Coming from Yahoo Finance, OpenAI is on pace to miss its own ad revenue forecast by 90%. Here's what it means for the AI trade. And so when I first saw this particular title, I didn't really think it mattered that much, to be honest with you, right? We're talking about artificial intelligence, the most valuable technology to ever be created. And we're talking about OpenAI, a front runner in this world of technology. So who cares if the ad revenue is forecast to miss by 90%? Oh no, they thought they were going to make $1 billion. Instead of making $1 billion, they made $100 million. Who cares? That's to call it even a profit center, I would think would be a bit of an exaggeration. That is simply a product line that is not living up to revenue expectations. That's what I would have thought until you dig into it a little bit more and you realize that OpenAI by 2030 is expecting ad revenue to be, oh lordy, 36% of their revenue. That's right. OpenAI is expecting ads to be a third of their revenue. The most transformational technology to ever exist, right? The company that is pushing that technology forward, and a massive chunk of their revenue is expected to be ads. Holy hell. Here is my question for the day. When is Sam Altman going to create the GoFundMe account for OpenAI? I know they're desperate for money, right? Sam Altman has said they need a $1 trillion valuation, right? Anything less than a $1 trillion valuation is a non-starter. Can you imagine when Sam Altman comes out and says, please fund our GoFundMe. We only need $1 trillion. So yeah, this is a hell of a thing. And it just kind of shows you how idiotic the artificial intelligence business, the AI world really is. Not talking about the technology, talking about the businesses, finance, and everything else, and how just screwed up it is, and how it is most likely irredeemable at this point in time. I do not see a way for these companies to be able to backtrack. I do not see a way for them to be able to regroup. They have gotten out so far over their skis. They're sunbathing in Morocco at this point in time. Their skis are in the Alps, and they're getting a suntan in Morocco. That's how far over the skis they are. There's no going back to the Alps. Oh, jeez, this is just so stupid. One of the load-bearing assumptions behind the AI investment story just got a hard sanity check, and the numbers do not add up. According to research firm eMarketer, OpenAI's advertising business is on pace to miss the company's own 5-year revenue forecast by roughly 90%. OpenAI has projected $2.5 billion in OpenAI ad revenue in 2026, growing to $100 billion by 2030. Yeah. This is one of my problems, and I know some of my viewers have noticed this. Like I will sit here and you'll see me, I'll be going on my little rant. And then there's a certain point in my rant where I have to say the numbers. Like there's like specific numbers that you have to say. Like this is how many satellites Elon Musk wants to put into space, or this is what the revenue number is. And you'll notice there's a certain point I'm like going along with the rant, and then I will just choke up at this point where I have to say the number. And the reason is not because I don't know what the number is. I know what the number is. It's just when I actually go to say it out loud, the number sounds so fucking ridiculous. I feel like an idiot even saying the numbers. Like, no, oh no, that number cannot be right. Obviously, that's a ridiculous number. I'm remembering something wrong. And then you go back and you look at the paperwork and you're like, oh no, that's the actual number that they're claiming. So the number that got me choked up because it was so ridiculous to say out loud on a YouTube video. No, that's what they're putting in their paperwork for the investors to decide whether they should buy any equity. Oh my golly, $100 billion by 2030. And do you realize we are over halfway through 2026. 2030 is what is it? 3.5 years away. Can you see OpenAI getting to $100 billion in ad revenue by 2030? And even if OpenAI was like the only AI company out there, but that's the thing, is like it's not. Like Google, like if Google tried to claim they were going to increase their ad revenue by $100 billion just off of I think that would be that'd be a massive stretch. But you get where they're coming from. Like oh look, it's Google. They are using this technology to more highly optimize ads. Ergo, maybe they get to $100 billion, right? But think about this with OpenAI, right? So I had an OpenAI subscription for a couple of years. So about 2 years, as I've talked about this before, I paid $20 a month. And it was fine. It's $20 a month. Who the fuck cares? It gave me access to quote unquote AI and it had its uses. It was worth $20 a month. The interesting thing for me is, a little while ago, I got rid of my OpenAI subscription. Not actually, to be clear, no snark about Sam Altman or OpenAI. I just realized it was a time period where you could get a lot of service for free from all of these other providers. So why am I spending $20 a month? And the interesting thing is once I moved over, or once I stopped paying OpenAI for their services, I basically exceedingly rarely go to OpenAI anymore, right? I go to Anthropic and I go to Google. Generally, that's what I do. And then I don't do anything else. The important thing there is because if you're thinking about ad revenue, right? Ad revenue is about eyeballs, like how I make money, right? People are surprised that I actually make a professional salary now. Holy shit, I just looked at my revenue for the month. I'm doing good. You people like these videos. Anyways, here's the thing. When you get paid by ad revenue, you get paid by CPM. Right, CPM is basically it's either C or EPM, earnings or cost per thousand impressions. Right, so basically for every thousand impressions, thousand people that put eyeballs on my content, I get a cup of coffee. That's about what it comes to. You get a lot of motherfuckers watching videos, and then you actually get to a mortgage payment, right? And so one of the things to think about, like numbers in the ad world are math. You live and die by the numbers. And so if you're looking at OpenAI, what is the push for just an insane number of people to go use OpenAI systems just for those ads to be put in front of their eyeballs? That's a real question there. And then the other thing to be thinking about is what is the cost to provide the answers people are looking for, right? These LLMs, these models cost a lot of money to run. Like when you're doing a database query, who the hell cares? The cost to reply to that query is infinitesimal. But the cost to respond to an AI query is actually quite significant. Like what does the CPM have to be? On YouTube, but YouTube they say the average CPM on YouTube is $2. $2. Mine is not $2. It's higher than that. I can buy Starbucks coffee at my CPM. Anyways, but that's the thing. Like $2 per thousand impressions. So what did they have to sell it at? $10, $20, $50 CPM? And then at what point where is the value there? You can either put your ads on Google that you know is gonna work. You can put your ads on Instagram where if you know what you're doing, that actually works. You have to know what you're doing. There's all these different places you can put your ads. Like why are people going to direct $100 billion in ad spend to OpenAI? And how the hell is OpenAI going to get that many eyeballs? I just don't get it. Let's see here. eMarketer's data tells a different story. Standalone AI chatbots, including ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Google AI Mode, and Amazon's Alexa for shopping combined will generate less than $1 billion in ad revenue this year and just $5.41 billion across the entire market by 2030. So basically, OpenAI was saying that they're going to get $2.5 billion just for OpenAI this year. They're arguing basically for all of the chatbots, it'll only be $1 billion, and that for all of 2030, all ad revenue combined will be about $5.41 billion. And honestly, I've got to say that makes sense. Like I'm not looking at the actual data itself, but if you're thinking about the sniff test I think that probably makes a lot of sense. OpenAI's a single company 2030 target is roughly 20 times larger than eMarketer's estimate for the entire U.S. chatbot ad market. For the number to hold, eMarketer argues OpenAI would need to capture search advertising budgets in mass from traditional search, dominate a fully mature chatbot ad market, and outperform essentially every ad format in history simultaneously. Advertising is expected to make up roughly 36% of OpenAI's total revenue by 2030, making it central to the revenue base OpenAI needs to fund multi-year compute commitments to partners like Oracle, NVIDIA, and Microsoft. So, yeah, basically, they put all of this on the table. They say they're expecting $100 billion in ad revenue by 2030, and that doesn't look like it's going to happen. And the bigger issue is that would be a third of their revenue. What happens when a third of your revenue for simply one product line does not come about? What does that look like for the company? And again, a company that has to be valued at $1 trillion. Anything less than $1 trillion is a failure for Sam Altman. That is a nasty place to be. So we're gonna see what happens with OpenAI as we move forward. I think their story is going to get uglier and uglier and uglier and uglier. I do not see a fundamental path for them to have success. If you look at Google, you can have arguments about what Google's strategy is and what they're doing, but again, you can get the point. If you look at SpaceX is batshit crazy. Let's just be honest with you. But they've already IPO'd. They're already out there. They're in the swimming pool. Whether or not they should be, right? If you look at so many of the AI companies out there, like you can kind of sort of understand what the argument might be or whatever, whether or not you think they'll be able to be successful. The issue that I see with OpenAI going forward is that it simply fundamentally makes less and less sense. Sam Altman wants OpenAI to be a utility for intelligence. At the exact same time, small open weight models are becoming ever more the norm, and people are realizing they want control of their AI compute, their AI infrastructure. So that basically invalidates OpenAI's central thesis, realistically, right? You have this whole thing like ad-sponsored artificial intelligence. First, you have the whole resource consumption, the cost to provide service from the revenue coming in. That's a big question there. But then the other big question is how are they going to take eyeballs from all of these other services? I just don't see where any of that is at, and that's where I think we're going to see is OpenAI is going to end up failing. Right, the fallacy of the first mover advantage. I think OpenAI is going to be an example of that for the AI world. Of yes, they came in strong, they got a tremendous amount of investment, but then they could not turn that into a viable business. Where on the other hand, companies where we were told they were failing, right? We were told that Google was failing. We were told Apple was failing. We were told these companies were failing, but they actually came in with a business plan. They actually came in with a viable strategy, and I think they're still going to be around for a long time. So, anyways, what do you think about this? What do you think about OpenAI trying to get $100 billion in ad revenue by 2030? Can you even say that with a straight face? What do you think about the fact that there's basically no way in hell that's just not going to fucking happen? What do you think about that? What are your thoughts down below? If you like these episodes, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.